Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, and welcome everyone. I am your host, Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. We are so excited that you are here. So Divine Connection is a magazine that is faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, and vendors, and authors as well, and pastors. So listen, if you need a connection and some resources, make sure you get connected with Divine Connections. We do 2 events a year, one in March, one in October. In March, we are having our 13th magazine anniversary that will be held in Haw River, North Carolina. So it's Saturday, March 25th at 11 a.m. at Beyond Measure Ministries, 904 East Main Street, Haw River, North Carolina. We would love to see you there. Tickets are only $10. We're going to have mimes, we're going to have quartet groups, we're going to have vendors, we're going to have sponsors, and we're going to have a men's panel talking about mental health, life challenges, and different things going on with the men as well. So it's all going to be exciting. So definitely make sure you get your ticket. All right. So, and then we do interviews on Wednesdays between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And then we also have in store. Check out this store, y'all. Awesome. So make sure you guys go check out the store. Okay. Awesome. So listen, the next thing we're going to do is share a little bit insight of what is getting ready to go down Saturday, March 25th at 11 a.m. Check this out.
It's going to be on. We're having vendors, mimes, gospel groups, a men's panel, and sponsors. Our groups are the Power Boys, the Anointed Ones, Marvin Bobbitt and the Rising Suns, Terrell Brown and the Gospel Express. Our mime ministries are Jared Terry, Greater Is He Mime Ministry, and Jerry Linsom Jr., No Limits. Our men's panel, David Dickens, Corey Rawlinson, E.J. Stewart, James Montague, Maurice McDonald, Marcus Holly, Milkins Tyler, James Allen, and so much more. Come and support this event. If you want to be a sponsor, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. You don't want to miss this. See you there.
Awesome, awesome. So you don't want to miss that awesome event. So let's get into it. One of our panelists are here, and he's going to share what he's going to bring to the event Saturday, March 25th. Pastor Corey Rawlinson is in the house. All right. So check out. Let me bring him in, and he's going to introduce himself and tell you what he is bringing to the event. Great day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Talk a little bit. Your volume is kind of low.
Okay. That's not good. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's
turn
turn
your
it up.
volume up. There we go.
All right. Cool.
Awesome, awesome. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
No doubt. My name is Corey Rawlinson. I serve as the youth and young adult pastor here at Grace Church of Durham. I am one that is passionate about the lives of young people. I believe young people are, it's cliche to say young people are our future, but they really are. They are our future and our right now. I believe that they have their gifts and talents. It's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to go ahead and start maturing those things, and not wait until they sleep and get dormant or lie, and then they forget about it. Right? It's our responsibility to keep them encouraged as the church, as the body, to go ahead and start exercising some of their gifts and talents and callings now. I am the husband of one. My wife is Terica Rawlinson, and I have two kids, Corey and Christian.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Winston-Salem. I've been in Durham now for over 20 years with North Carolina Central. Graduated in 2004. Then we're back, got my that's right. We're back, got my master's degree in 2013, but in public administration. And I currently, as a occupation, I currently serve as the My Brother's Keeper program manager here in Durham, North Carolina for Durham County, which is the MBK is the embodiment of President Obama's initiative before we left out of office. It was one of the programs that he started. So I have the honor of representing Durham, North Carolina in that capacity. So, which is focusing on policy change for brown and black boys. And so, with all that said, here I am. I appreciate the opportunity to connect with the Divine Connections and Divine Connections. And look, I believe the 25th is going to be off the hook.
Yes.
I'm pumped about it. Actually.
Well, your volume went down again.
Oh no.
Okay, right there. It went back up.
Okay. Well, I'm
There
pumped
goes.
about the 25th. I believe it's going to be a great event, and I'm excited about what's going to transpire.
Awesome, awesome. So let's get into what is My Brother's Keeper and what it actually does for the young men. What's the process and how you flow with that organization?
Okay, so MBK, that's a program that really focuses on collective impact. It's bringing together individuals from various programs, bringing in individuals from the community, bringing in individuals who focus on the workforce, and everybody coming to the table to target certain goals. So we agree on whatever target we're gonna shoot for. We agree on how we're gonna go for it, what it's gonna look like. It's result based. So there's a lot of emphasis on really coming up with solutions that's going to last. Now, that's what I do for work. Now, one of the greatest things that I do in particular, and let me say, I believe work is ministry as well. So let me not shortchange that. I believe who you are is who you are, and you should be able to take who you are, whatever role you're in. But on the flip side, when it comes to direct ministry, I have the honor of really working with young men between the ages of 12 to 18 in our mentoring program. It's called AMEN, which is an acronym for Authentic Men, Educated and Noble. And let me tell you, I love this program. It's one that I started a couple years ago, and kind of fell off a little bit once I got married and started. I wanted to make sure my family was strong, and family come first. And now here we are. We're back now, and we revamped some things. And I love how we changed the model of the program, and the way it works now, it is really putting a real focus on the lives of our young men, from the time they start with us until the time that they decide that, you know what, y'all are giving me enough, I'm good now. So AMEN really focuses on 6 development things. We focus on healthy behavior development, identity development, healthy relationship development, healthy academic and career readiness development, healthy leadership development, and just an overall healthy development as it comes to their lifestyles or their connection with God. So we take all of those components into one. So how it works is we bring in young men. They can be young men parents bring in. It may be individuals that may be court involved. It may be individuals, someone just said, hey, can you work with this young man? It may be a referral from a school. Well, it doesn't really matter. As long as a young man comes in and they want to give it a try, we're ready for them. And we have a couple of stages that they progress through, right? So the first stage is 3 to 4 months is really more of a character building. I'm a firm believer that what's on the inside has got to come out. And if we don't put the good stuff on the inside, it's shame on us for expecting that's going to come out, right? Or if we're not encouraging them to stand strong on the good stuff that they have, then shame on us, because the world will tell them that living for God is wrong. The world will tell them that living for God is weak. The world will tell them that living for God is not possible, especially at their age. But if you get them to a place where they understand who they are, they understand what's on the inside of them, and they stand strong on it and not worry about what the world says, then you can start to see great things. And that's what we do for 3 to 4 months. We do a lot of character building. We're focusing on who you are with the integrity piece, who you are with ain't nobody around, right? How do you represent who you are when you get to school? Is it different from what you do in front of us to what you do in school? You know what I'm saying? If so, how do we change that? Who are you in the community? Are you a leader or are you a follower? So, like, how do we change the dynamics of our young people and really put a demand on them? Because at some point, for our young men, you're going to have a family that you're responsible for leading. And why should we wait till they're 30 before we start teaching them the leadership and the power that comes from responsibility? And so we put a demand on them at a young age in this program. And so we focus on, keywords like what does it mean to have integrity? What does it mean to be honest? What does it mean to have perseverance? Push through some things, right? But we also do a lot of we do Black history as well. So they are responsible for every other week learning about somebody else that was influential to where we are now as a people, in particular, Black men. It's hard to replicate what you ain't never seen before or what you never studied before. And so we put that before them, let their brains begin to say, oh man, I didn't know he did that. Oh, they did it at a young age. Oh, they did this and despite this. So that takes away all the excuses now, right? So you learn about your history and you see that individuals persevered despite the things that they did that are way more severe than some of the things that we consider rough now. It really it humbles you, but also it empowers you at the same time to say, well, if they were able to get over the hurdle, I can get over this hurdle as well. So just putting things in perspective. During this time, we are constantly talking to parents, trying to figure out how the things are going on at home. How can we assist it? How can we assist you with this? And just to grab their attention. What really happens is when we put them into a group, because they're in a group, what really happens is they begin to hold each other accountable. And so now friendships are being developed, right? Because if I come in and I don't hold up my end of the bargain, right, other people are now going to be disappointed in me, right? And so it gives them the opportunity to see what it means to be accountable, right? At a younger age, and understanding that I have to do my part. I can't just show up and think everything's gonna be cool. And But then now, after we do all these things, if you can show up to us and meet with us consistently, and if you can show up and meet with us with your work completed, if you can show up with us and you're talking to us face to face, eye to eye, yes sir, no sir. If you can show it to us and you want to put your best foot forward, then the challenge now becomes if you can do it one time, you can do it another time. But let's take the same principles and apply to your life in school. So the same principles apply to your life when you're at work. And so it opens up their eyes. I'm a firm believer that exposure is the best thing you can give somebody. And so we're exposing them to a higher level of leadership because we believe without a doubt that our young people are going to be leaders that change the world. So they do that for 3 to 4 months. And then after that, we transition to the next phase is when we get into the group mentoring. And we also have a partnership with the program here in Durham called Proud, and they do the life skills. So the group mentoring is a life skills component, but also we bring in other mentors who are signed up. And the goal is while we're doing activities, while we're doing college tours, while we're doing financial classes, while we're just having rap sessions, put them in a room with powerful men and then allow them to be able to observe what's going on and to say, oh man, hey, I'm interested. I like what you're doing. It's like a organic connection. Because after that, the next phase from there is that's when we start connecting young people to mentors. And we let the young people choose they want to be their mentors. Right? Just based upon the natural organic process that took place while we were doing some of the group activities. Because sometimes I've seen mentor programs, which is fine, it's just their model. But if you just assign somebody and say, this is going to be your mentor, and I don't know them, I have a connection, I have a relationship with them, you may not get the results you're necessarily looking for. But if you see a person and you say, okay, this person holds me accountable, or you see a person and you okay, I like how he talk, you know what I'm saying? I like how he grew, you know what I'm saying? I'm more apt to respond, or I'm more apt to at least give a try at what you say. And so we like the part where we allow young people to have some buy-in, and they get to choose they want to be their mentor. And the results are great. I mean, the results are mind-blowing to see young people change and like just to walk with their heads up. If you look now, you walk around, a lot of our young boys in particular, they walk with their heads down. They don't have confidence. They can't look you in the face. They don't know how to have interviews. They can't shake your hand firm, right? And regardless of what contrary to what most people think, those things are important. And people are looking for individuals to do that, to be able to look somebody eye to eye, especially young men. Look me in the eye that I'm talking to you. That's how I can trust you. I can't trust you if you're looking down the whole time. I can't trust you if you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't give me a firm handshake. It's hard for me to trust you if you say you're going to do something, you don't come, or you give me an excuse every single time, right? And so breaking those bad habits and allowing them to create good habits so they can be the young men God's calling them to be. I know I said a lot, but that's.
I love it. No, I love it. I think that is what that's almost filling the gap because you see, there's a big gap between the older men and then the younger men and the generation in between. So having this organization and this ministry available for these young men is actually great because it fills in the gap of them developing who they are as young men to be men and the things they need to learn as far as some basic things in life and how to be the best man or person that they can be. So I love that. I love that. Awesome. So give us some contact information, how people can connect with you or in the organization.
Oh yeah. So you can contact me. Everybody in Durham has my cell phone number, so that's completely fine. Everybody has my number, so I'm cool with that. So you can call me, call the program 919-475-9655. You can also call 919-525-2105. And you can email coraw1999@gmail.com. All those are ways to get in contact with us. We work with individuals. We say 12 to 18. Honestly, we won't turn away a parent who has a young person who's 11, who's about to transition close to 12, we'll make sure we serve that person as well, especially those young people who are about to go into like middle school. It's rough. Middle school is rough. It's not the same middle school we had back in the day. These kids are vicious. And so sometimes having somebody to kind of boost up their self-esteem before you get there is good.
Okay. Awesome. I love that. I love what you guys are doing. This is going to be one of the speakers on the panel that we're having Saturday, March 25th. So I want you guys to definitely come out. It's going to be a lot of great connections out there, a lot of resources, great information. So you want to make sure you're in the house so you can get even more information and more connections. And I love what they're doing. So let's continue to make it happen. Go and get your ticket. The link is below, bit.ly. We have about, 8 days or so that is left. So tickets are only $10. Go to the link below, bit.ly/countdown DCM13 event, Saturday, March 25th. Fill out registration, which is just your name, email address, and phone number, and then purchase the ticket for only $10. So listen, we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for that information that you are sharing, and then leave us with the word of encouragement.
What word I have for us, I believe the world desires and deserves to see young men who are authentic, who are educated, who are noble. And I believe without a doubt, it is our responsibility to push them into their destinies. So let's do it.
Awesome. Love it. All right, hold tight. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connected, which is Jesus Christ. All right, hold tight. I'm going to go to commercials, and Pastor Corey, just hold tight for me, okay? All right, thanks.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.